What is up, Pot of the Dead Nation?
What's up, everybody? It's my 21st motherfucking
Woo!
birthday!
It's Alex. It's your birthday. So we got the Sky 21st birthday special where Sky is here, as you can tell. I don't even know if this is legal what we're doing right now. All this alcohol.
What would not be legal about
I
it?
don't fucking know, but we're doing it.
I mean, I guess that like you who is not 21 is in like the presence of
Actually,
alcohol?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is the thing?
That's a good point. This is all props.
Everything you
what-
see here is a prop.
This is Schrodinger's alcohol. If you're talking about Jack, it's a prop. If it's me, 100% real.
100% real.
And
But-
it is both and neither at the same time, depending
And
on
you
who
don't
ask.
know.
And you don't know, and there's no way of knowing. And speaking of which,
Oh shit.
that tastes no different from that.
So it's Sky's 21st birthday on the day of recording this, which is the day before it's uploaded.
Yes,
Mac went out and got us a bunch of liquor,
a lot of liquor.
prop liquor,
Yeah.
and now we're here for the Sky birthday special, Sky's birthday bash,
Yeah, the fucking birthday
The
bash,
birthday
Pot of the
bash.
Dead episode.
Pot of the Dead birthday bash. So
'Cause we've done episodes where Jack has gotten fucked up, where he's gotten high off of his mind allegedly.
which we would never do again right now.
Nope, Jack is definitely not off of 30 milligrams.
More than that.
More? What do you mean more?
It was more than half.
Okay, then
Probably closer to 32.
Okay, 32 milligrams of fucking edibles.
Prop.
Yeah, we also didn't show it, so it's all alleged. Didn't actually.
I'm just like I'm a good vibes guy.
yeah.
That's what I do.
You match energy well.
So I'll just like match your energy today. Don't worry about that.
yeah. I'll get drunk as shit, and you'll just match me, and we'll both be fucked up.
But so you're gonna look at the length of this podcast right now, and you're gonna think something to yourself, whether or not that is, oh, that's a normal Pot of the Dead episode. But ranging from that to, oh my god, that's a very long episode.
Yeah, either could happen. We're maybe gonna go long. We'll see.
Yeah, we're planning on being prepared to go long.
Yeah, the goal really is just for me to get fucked up. I of course because I'm a good law-abiding citizen. I would never get drunk before this.
Never.
So never happened.
Never happened. Never before. Never since. Nope.
Well, definitely since.
Definitely since.
Definitely since. But I've never been drunk before. This is definitely my first time.
This guy's never drank before in her life.
Yeah, but I'm here to get fucked up on the podcast
Oh,
episode. This is my first time being like impaired on camera.
Yeah,
I think ever.
I don't remember. Probably right.
Yeah, cause like
Maybe you took some for the pod.
I don't think maybe I've done like half of a 10 before.
Maybe.
I don't think I have. Though.
I also definitely recorded you in the past.
Well, I mean
But
that's
those-
true, but
but
not
those
in
are-
any
that's short
like
form.
not in any capacity where I decided that I was going to make content.
Yeah, I just hiccuped.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, so to give some context as well, before we started recording, I hit 3 shots.
3, 1, 2, 3. Sky is tiny. You see her? Little.
At the start, I hit the 4th, so I'm 4 deep for the night already.
So yeah, a few weeks ago we were like, yo, we should do the Sky High up, and we were gonna call it Sky High, like the movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, doesn't quite work out with what we're doing.
No, but that because then we realized, wait, no, your 21st birthday is on recording day. So
Yeah.
we don't even have to go out of our way to do this. This is our normal. I mean, we obviously had to go out of our way to get the stuff, but we
Yeah.
don't have to like change our schedule at all for this to match up.
Yeah, it is my birthday today, so I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, and now we're here.
Now it's just starting on the podcast.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a special long length pod episode,
Hopefully.
3 eps before episode 100.
Yeah, and then episode 100 will. It would be really funny if episode 100 was like 20 minutes.
Be good. We're almost 100 episodes in of doing this shit weekly.
That's fucking crazy.
We missed that one ep that one time.
Yep.
And then we missed another ep, or we missed one way back when we missed like 2 weeks because I went on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And other than that, we have not missed an episode.
And what's crazy is we've never run out of ideas or had trouble coming up with topics.
At no point have we ever done that. With that being said, Sky, you want some trivia questions? And by that, I mean I have one trivia question for you.
We hitting that right off the bat?
I'll hit it right off the bat if you want it right off the bat.
I'm
I don't
fine
know
with
what
that.
else to do. If you
I
want to,
I think so. I don't know what he's gonna ask me, but it's gonna be a trivia question, and I'm gonna drink based off of how many I get right.
okay. So there are 4 answers to this question.
Okay, keep
And
talking. I'm gonna crack open my Coke
Here,
and get a little sip
here
in.
is what your question is. I want you to name the voice actor for the character or the character themselves. And I want you to name every single one who has also been in an MCU movie.
Oh, son of a bitch!
There are 4. 2 are easy, 2 are not.
Oh, son of a bitch! I don't know if I know my people well enough to do this super effectively in an MCU movie.
There's 4.
There's 4.
Now I am pretty sure
Yeah, one of them is like off the dome, fucking Michael Rooker.
it's Michael Rooker. That's
Michael
one of them.
Rooker. He's obviously he's
He-
Yondu.
he's
I know
Yondu.
that. This is
I knew 2. The 2 that are easy are the 2 that I knew off the dome.
yeah. It was
I-
Michael Rooker, and then
I also need you to know that I looked through every single voice actor who
Jesus.
is a named character that I could think of, who is at some point visually shown on screen.
Okay, yeah. Oh man, I don't know people in the MCU well enough.
There is only one other MCU character who you need to name. The other people, you're just guessing.
So I mean, in theory, I could like name just everybody.
You could, but I'm gonna hit you at some point.
Has Jeff Goldblum ever been in a Marvel property?
Is that a guess?
Absolutely, that's a guess.
Yeah, he's in Ragnarok.
Oh,
he's the Grandmaster in Ragnarok.
Oh, he is. You're
Mhm.
right. See, that was the other one that I was. That was like the other one that came to my mind because
he's
like
the
it's
other
Jeff
big name.
Goldblum.
Yeah, like the big names are Michael Rooker, everybody in Call the Dead, Jeff Goldblum, and Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah, Ray Liotta. That makes sense.
Those are to me the big names. But
Yeah.
I'll spoil it for you. Ray Liotta was not in an MCU movie. I also
Okay.
could be wrong. There might be more people who were in the MCU who I like, because like what I did was I looked up either I knew the voice actor's name, so I looked at the voice actor's name, or I looked up Takeo Masaki voice, which that's a bad example because I know whose voice actor was.
Yeah.
I don't know, Scarlet from Shadow's voice actor, and then I scrolled through her IMDb until I got to 2007 because the most recent or the farthest back Marvel movie was in 2008.
I don't even know off the top of my head who her voice actor is.
I don't know either. It's
I
like
don't
Courtney
remember it.
something. Because I looked it up and I wouldn't know otherwise.
I bet you one of the people from like Dead of the Night, one of the BO4 people, is in some Marvel property.
You want to make a guess on that?
The way you're it makes me think it is, but I don't remember the fucking voice actors in that shit. I don't remember these people. I especially don't remember them right now.
So I will tell you, there is one from BO4.
Is it not in Dead of the Night?
I don't remember. I genuinely. How many crews are there in
I mean,
BO4?
it would if it's like one of the special voice casts, then it would have to be because Dead of the Night's the only like unique cast. Because it's like, well, I mean, it's the Chaos cast, which they're in 3 maps. You've got the Dead of the Night crew, and then it's just the
Is there a whole different Dead of the Night crew?
yeah.
Give me a minute. I didn't know that.
Okay, well that does help me a little bit
Dead
because it
of
means
the
one of the
Night.
Chaos crew people is one of the Chaos people. Who the fuck voices the Chaos characters, dude?
Again, you don't need to name me their actual voice actors.
Can I just name the character?
You could say,
Just like the character
I
name,
forget who's the scientist guy.
Shaw.
Shaw. Yeah, you could say him.
See, I don't think it's Shaw then, because I don't think you would just say the person who it is.
No, I would not.
I get vibes from
What the fuck?
And it's like a
hell?
stacked cast, right? I just don't remember who it is.
That's crazy.
Can you say who they are? Because they're not a part of the question.
No, they're being added to the question.
Son of a bitch, dude! You're gonna scroll through and you're gonna go, okay, you've got 3 more.
I'm just intrigued now. One of the guys, there's a whole John Boyce video made about the TV show that he's in.
That does not help me in the
Yeah,
slightest.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Dude, if you had 3 more, I'm gonna fucking die. Alcohol poisoning city.
You're cooked, bro.
Well, actually, that's not true because I can just like guess 3 of the characters, and then at worst, I'm gonna have to take 2 shots, right? So I'll get 1 wrong, there will be 2 that
Something like that.
or something. I don't know.
Okay. Also, fucking Helena Bonham Carter is in that map.
Was that one of the?
She plays the just whatever the female is in the group.
Yeah. Who is she?
So she's a big character in Fight Club.
Oh.
She is Bellatrix Lestrange in
Oh.
Harry
okay.
Potter. She is, in my opinion,
that actually makes a lot of
really
sense.
hot.
That also makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like look at her.
Yeah, I'm picturing Bellatrix, and that makes sense.
Yeah, just I like. You don't got to think about it very much. She's in fucking Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
That's metal.
Dude, this is really showing my lack of knowledge on the people who are behind these characters. I
Yeah.
got fucking nothing.
And it also shows for me because I did not know that these people were different. I didn't know these were different characters.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that the characters in Dead of the Night were different.
That we played the map. How did you not
I
clock
didn't.
that?
I didn't pick it. I didn't pick up on it.
Oh my god. Is it fucking I bet you the guy who plays like the butler character was in an MCU project.
Is he a different guy?
He's a butler.
Is he not in the crew?
Well, no, he's in the crew. He's the
Okay.
butler guy in the crew.
Gideon Jones?
Maybe?
don't
It's
know.
the one who looks like a butler.
I only am seeing the actors' faces, and this is not a guy who would be that.
Oh god. This is Jack, this is a problem for me. Okay, so I know one of the Chaos Crew people. I know that for sure now, unless it's like unless you're throwing me a curveball and
What
it's
the
like fucking
fuck? That's cool.
was fucking Dempsey in like a Marvel project or something.
Is that a guess?
That is absolutely a guess. I have no clue.
Take a shot.
I have to take a shot for every guess I make.
I don't know.
Take
One.
I'm not against it. I'll take another
Yeah, dude,
shot.
This guy. This is.
Hang on, keep talking. I'm gonna.
This is Gideon Jones.
I could see him being a butler.
He's in a show called I think it's called 24, and he plays Jack Bauer. He's just it's like a war show where he's like fighting the terrorists after 9/11. You know,
That's pretty cool.
and like a bunch of people really like him. A bunch of like political people really like him. He is that. He's also Sergeant Roebuck.
Oh shit,
Yeah, that's him.
he's Roebuck.
I did not know that.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
So the number is still at 4. None of them are in it.
Okay, none of them are in any MCU shit.
Also, I learned that so in the Marines, the Verrucht Marines, it's not
Yep.
not any of them. That doesn't help. It isn't specifically the Marines, because most of the Marines are the original cast. Nolan North plays one of the Marines, who is Richthofen.
Yep.
So Takio, Richthofen, and Dempsey are all part of the Marines. They're just voice acting as an American soldier.
Oh,
And the last guy is Craig Houston, which I thought was really funny.
that's pretty sick.
And I'll spoil it. Craig Houston is not in the MCU.
Okay, the Nikolai voice actor, is he in an MCU project?
Is that a guess?
Yes.
Take a shot. I'm kidding. Don't take a shot. Don't take a shot. You want to take one?
No shot.
Okay,
Oh.
there's 2 characters. There's two characters. I'll say talking about the voice actors. I don't remember the names. I wrote down their names from the game.
Okay.
One of them is their name Question mark?
Okay, let me ask for a hint. Is there a repeat from a map that I've already said? Like, is it another person from Call of the Dead or Shadows, basically?
No.
No.
I'm lying.
You're lying?
Yes.
I don't know why, but I just keep thinking.
Ultimate switch up.
So wait, are you actually lying or not? I can't tell.
There is one from Shadows or Call of the Dead.
Is Danny Trejo in anything?
No, that'd give it away. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll tell you after.
That's not me. That's not me actually guessing. I'm
You're
just
fine, you're fine.
thinking out
You're
loud.
fine.
Is Danny Trejo in any fucking MCU thing?
So I'll say the characters that I looked up. So I looked up anybody who I could remember who's been part of the crew. Only in the Treyarch games because whole new can of worms with Sledgehammer and all that shit.
Yeah, that's
Kevin Spacey and Bruce Campbell, and Bruce Campbell's in an MCU movie.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Honestly, genuinely, I forgot until right now that he was in an MCU movie. I saw
Who's
him.
Bruce Campbell?
He's in Multiverse of Madness. He remember the hot dog vendor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
you're
that
right.
guy. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I was sitting there and I was like, he's surely in one of them, right? He's too big to not be in one of them, you know. And then I forgot, and then I was realized
Yeah.
he's in Multiverse of Madness. But so we're not counting any of them. But yeah,
Oh fuck, I got nothing. I actually I go it's TV static.
okay. So
There's
whenever
nothing.
you want, if you can get one of the two, I'll give you 3 guesses. Now 3 guesses is too many though.
I don't know why, but
Because you have it narrowed
I
down.
keep thinking that Sarah Michelle Gellar's in something.
Is it her? Here's I'm gonna give you 3 guesses. If you cannot get either of them in 3 guesses, you take another shot and we're done. If you can get one, then you're clear.
But Jack, I'm only 5 shots in. I gotta get at least 2 more down.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you have to do that?
Mhm.
Do you?
Yes.
You sure about that?
100%.
Bucko?
Yes. I don't know why you're making this so complicated for
I
me.
almost just called you small one. Oh my god, my finger hurts. I got stabbed with glass in my finger.
Yeah, before the podcast, Jack just looked down and saw like a smashed fucking like vase or something.
Yeah, like a vase that Mac had that
like a glass vase
that
just
was
on
like
the
a-
floor.
that like had like a lid on it that was also glass and that was kind of shoved into it.
It
which
was
I
just
think
like
it's
fully
supposed to
shattered.
be, and then it fell and it just then glass hit glass and it broke. So then I was trying to pick it up and I stabbed my finger, and then I thought that it just stabbed my finger and then was no longer in my finger. So I went, "Does it hurt?" And then I flung the glass across the room. And I'm pretty sure we found it. I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm so fucking like clueless. Who's the other character in Call of the Dead?
What do you mean?
There's Danny Trejo, there's Michael Rooker, there's Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Robert Englund.
Robert Englund. That's right.
I also had to look it up. I looked up.
Wait, what character? I don't remember the character.
What do you mean?
Who's the other character in Call of the Dead? Like who's the other person? Like I'm thinking about it and I don't have a mental image of the 4th person on Call of the Dead.
Robert Englund. What do you mean?
Is it?
It's Robert Englund is the other guy in Call of the Dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot they just play themselves. That's right.
Yeah.
I
And he's Freddy Krueger, which is what I looked up. I looked up Freddy Krueger voice actor because I couldn't remember who the fuck it was, but I knew it was Freddy Krueger.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. There's still nothing.
Nothing?
I genuinely don't remember like what he is. Like you said, Freddy Krueger, and I'm like, I know Freddy Krueger, but I don't know Robert Englund. I'm fucking losing it. Oh man.
I don't think we should make you take the shot yet. We should hold it off because we're like 15 minutes into the episode and you're 2
Yeah.
shots already,
Yeah.
and that's too many. So we can wait, but if you want to give up now, we can give up now, and I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There's like, it's fully guessing. Like, there's no hope for me.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I said 2 you could get. 2 are guesses.
Yeah, like, cause like it's crazy. Is like like obviously Michael Rooker, instant. Like I know that we had a
Mi-
conversation like 2 podcasts
We
ago
did.
about
Yeah,
that.
we're talking about.
And
what's his
then
name?
I mean Jeff Goldblum is like
Just Jeff Goldblum.
that's a pretty easy one to.
I
go
want you to
for.
know I was in VC with Oliver. I said Jeff Goldblum, and he said who? And I'm like, that's ridiculous. It's Jeff Goldblum. I'm messing my feet.
I mean, to be fair, if it weren't for like Mac caring about him so much, and then subsequently you talking about him more, I probably also wouldn't know who it is.
That's crazy.
I don't
He's
know
fucking-
people. I don't know people.
He's the guy in Jurassic Park. He's the Jurassic Park guy.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
He's hot, and that's the joke.
Cool. Good for you, Jeff Goldblum. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, just tell me the answers though. I got nothing.
So Oliver cared, and he knew because this is a guy who's in the Flash.
In the
Jackie fucking Vincent
Really?
is in the MCU. I don't know. I don't remember what he does in the MCU.
Is he just like a side character?
I think he's just like a guy who's in a scene.
That's pretty cool.
The other character that's in the MCU, who is also just a guy that's in a scene, I'm pretty sure he's like one of the soldiers from the first Captain America movie.
Oh.
It is Bruno from the Chaos story. I don't know.
Oh, it's Bruno.
I s- again, the
Oh.
thing what I typed in is Bruno from Chaos. I don't know.
He's the big dude. He's like
Yeah, I
the
was
tank looking guy.
Pretty sure I knew who I was talking about, but
Yeah.
oh my god, that's where that went. So that's water, by the way. Just so we're clear, it's a wine
Yeah,
glass
it's-
full of water.
Yeah, it's just so I have like something to drink with the alcohol,
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm
yeah.
not just drinking straight alcohol and
Yeah, no,
Coke.
you will die.
Yeah, you gotta get some water. Like if you're gonna drink, make sure to get some water. That shit's important. You gotta have it.
Yeah, so that
Jack, I gotta be honest. I need to drink more. I'm not feeling it yet. I'd like maybe okay.
now,
Let
I
me.
don't know how fast it tastes. I haven't drank yet because I'm
That's
under
also-
21 and I would never drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that my perspective on it is skewed because the night that so to add some context, I absolutely have gotten drunk before. Not
Allegedly.
actually, but like I've gotten drunk before.
Not actually, never really.
Not
for
actually for legal purposes, but I've definitely been drunk. I got drunk like a few
for
weeks
legal
ago.
reasons. That's a joke.
But yeah, my perception on time during that was so fucking skewed. So I don't know how long it took me to get there. So I don't know. Let me give it the classic test. Let me just stand up real
yeah,
quick.
No, it's really fun.
Let me just go. I feel fine. I feel like fine.
It would have been really funny if you fell down.
Yeah, it did. That would have been funny, but unfortunately, I'm not that funny. I don't have the foresight for that.
Take another shot then right now.
Another.
You have 10 seconds, or you have to do another. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh no, I
5,
spilled.
4.
Oh man.
3.
Oh man. Hey. I guess I gotta take my shot now. I spilled. Oh man. I fucked up. I'm not even talking into the mic. Oh my god. I spilled. I fucked up. Oh man. Jack, why are you not counting right now?
2.
Okay. It's definitely been 10 seconds. I'm not that fucked up. I know my perception of time a little bit.
Who's the ref?
Oh shit. Okay, well. Alright. I guess I'm going in now. Here comes the airplane.
1.
Oh, it's getting close. I better hurry up. Wouldn't want to have to take another shot right now.
Good job. You finished it.
Thank God I made it
You
in
did
time.
it in time. That was close. That was a close one.
We really, oh man, push that one.
That was almost bad. Dude, that
But
would've been tough.
thank God, we can save the pacing of the episode.
The day is saved.
Oh
I
man,
cannot really see.
dude, when you drink, it makes you feel so warm and toasty.
It's so
inside.
warm. I can't, especially because I'm like a hoodie guy. Like I go to bed in hoodies,
Yeah, it's for me. It just feels like really cozy. Like I feel good. I feel like all warm and toasty.
I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be.
I feel like this
I feel like I'm
is
supposed
this is
to
how
be
my
there.
normal state of being should be at all times.
Okay.
This is, guys, take this as a warning. This is what the path to alcoholism looks like. Please do not follow my example. Be careful.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna suck down some coke.
so I want us to have a quick conversation about the state of Call of Duty Zombies trivia.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me if you can think of any good questions, because this shit is ridiculous. It doesn't make any. It's so tough. How do you come up with good questions?
How many Pack-a-Punch camos are there?
That's good. That's a good one. I want to answer that now. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
That's one. You mentioned that you had a question that was like, how many of this thing are there? And I thought about it, and I was like, oh, maybe he'll ask me about like Pack-a-Punch camos or something.
All right, I'm thinking.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm thinking. How many Pack-a-Punch camos are there?
That's also one that I don't have the answer for, so I'd have to also think through it.
So I think that all BO1 is like all one camo, right? Except
Yes.
for the prequel maps. Nope, not that. The remakes. The remakes are the old camo though.
Yeah, it's also like when you ask that question, you have to figure out like the World at War camo looks a little bit different from the BO1 camo, even though they're technically the same camo. One is just higher res than the other.
Really? Looks like the BO1 camo is kind of like a darker one.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
BO1 well, the World at War camo is like a blue.
They are supposed to be the same camo though.
Are they?
Yeah,
I did not know.
at least as far as I'm aware, they're supposed to be the same camo, and I think just one's higher res.
I'm gonna look at that. I don't think you're right. You could be, but I don't think you are.
Maybe I'm wrong on that. That's what I remember being a thing. I definitely could be wrong. But like, then you've got BO3, which is like BO3 is like also a similar camo, but it's different. But it's clearly like based on the World at War camo and like the giant.
Yeah, they're different camos.
And then in the BO3 Chronicles maps on like the BO1 maps, the camo distinctly looks different, even though it's like the same camo from BO1. And then like the Origins camo, like that looks the same as the Origins camo
so
from
this
BO2.
this is the World at War camo.
Yep. It's definitely supposed to be the same camo.
It's not. I'm so sorry. It's like it's not even really a little bit the same.
Well, I mean that's just a regular BO1 camo.
That's what I was saying. It's literally the words I was saying. And
Wait, but no, I thought but like you were talking about it being different on the like OG maps on.
No,
BO1,
I was like,
right?
I was like, they might. I don't think they are though. And then you kind of just really pushed that for a while. And then there's whatever miscom.
Oh yeah.
Miscom.
I think I just misheard you. Yeah.
Somewhere of mishearing and whatever. I was like, I swear to fucking God, they're different camos. No shot. That motherfucker's red.
Yeah. Never mind. I misheard you.
Yeah, I should have said at some point because I was thinking that one's red, but then I didn't want to sound stupid if I was wrong, because I should know what the BO1 camo looks like.
Yeah.
Now,
But then like how do you make that distinction for BO3? Like because what I was talking about, it's like.
okay, I've decided I don't want to answer this question anymore. This is a boring ass question. My only issue is that I could answer you 2 trivia questions about Black Ops 4, and they're both how much do you like Ancient Evil? You know?
Okay, what are the questions?
So did you hear me? Did you listen to the full sentence?
This is how much you like Ancient Evil.
Those are both the questions.
It's how much you like Ancient Evil.
That's all I can answer. That's all I got.
I thought it was gonna be like questions that are like based on like if you've played the map a lot, you'll know the answer.
No, I don't even know those.
Okay, you're fucking.
I
You're
could
weird.
not tell you where any of the shield parts are on any BO4
The map doesn't
map.
even have the shield.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I was like, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
I thought there was a chance I could fucking get you.
No. That shield look cool as fuck. I wouldn't forget it.
It's a sick ass shield.
I could
They did something unique with it, which they didn't do in any other map, I don't think.
if you gave me enough time, I could probably name you every single shield location for every single map in Black Ops 3.
How many different zombie shields are there?
Save for Rev. I couldn't give you Rev.
Rev's hard.
So let's think. So there's a shield. We're just posing ourselves trivia questions and then answering them now.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
sick.
because the thing what you said, come up with trivia questions. So I'm coming up with trivia
You know,
questions.
I think this is sick. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is
so
fucking
so you've
cool.
got the transit. You got the bus shield.
Yep.
and there's no shield on either of the other Victus maps, right?
Correct, as far as I'm aware.
So, but then there's a new shield on Mob, new shield on Origins.
Yes.
That gives us 3 shields.
Yes.
Three
I don't know
motion.
why you did it that way, but that's fine.
Now,
Seems rude.
now we're classifying the rocket shield differently.
Yes.
It looks similar to the Origins shield in my head.
It is a different shield though because it has a different functionality.
Now, is that shield different than the Dryzendrock shield?
No, those are the same shield.
Okay, so then it's the same shield for all those first 3 maps. Cut out the giant. First 3 maps, same shield, right?
No.
Is that a different shield?
Yeah.
Does it? Oh, because it does have some leaf on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I don't think it has the rocket power either.
I don't think it has a rocket in fucking Dryzen.
Yes, it does.
No, does it?
It absolutely does. I think. Does it?
I don't think it does.
It might not.
It might, but I don't think it does.
I thought
Rocket
it did.
Rocket Shield gameplay.
Oh shit, it might not. Fucking Christ.
It's Rocket League. Rocket Shield gameplay. Zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah, this is all that, and then this is that's
What?
okay. So I've been getting a bunch of really weird videos in my sub feed, in my recommended feed. By really weird, I just mean like videos that are like tutorials that I watched 6 years ago.
Yep.
And one of them was the Smith Plays Dryzendrock Shield tutorial. And I looked it up and it's there again. That's so fucked up.
You gotta watch it, bro. You gotta see the Smith plays.
Yeah, I started
Shield
watching old fucking Jev Requise videos. So now I'm getting a bunch of videos from like 2 years ago.
When I get flashed. I don't remember the full video. I can't do it all. But that's such a fucking classic.
But if
video.
I get fucking flashed, it's like some big brolic black dude named fucking Requise tied a bedsheet around my head and proceeded to skull fuck me.
It's so good.
It is really good. Nope. Not a rocket shield.
Shit. So, but it's like the same shield design. Isn't
It's the same design.
Like it. So. I mean, the Origin shield is definitely like different. Like it looks different, at least to me. I think like it's similar, but it's different. But then DE and Shadows are like the same shield, right?
So here is the thing about it.
Mm-hmm. What's the? Yeah. You're killing it.
0. You lost. Take another shot.
Well, shit.
This
No,
is
we gotta push this one back a little bit. It's good. It's too front loaded. Give it like 5 minutes.
I think that the Origins and the DE shield are the same shield, but I think the
Okay,
Shadow
you know what?
shield is different.
We'll call Origins and DE are similar enough maps that I am willing to just say that they're the same shield.
It is the same map. It's not, but it's the same map.
They're very similar. They're very similar.
I did not
but
know
DE
that
is
there was a
better.
fucking BO4 MP map that was the intro to the DE. Did you know that?
What?
There is a BO4 map that is set in the town that the Origins robot falls in the intro to DE.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I'm not 100% sure, and I'm sure a lot of it's a little bit different, but it is a multiplayer map with a fallen over robot in a small like village-looking town in a snowy area surrounded by mountains.
What the fuck?
Which
What?
all is the town that in D. I did not know that. I don't remember where I saw it.
That's holy shit. That's sick.
That is sick. That's so
why
fucking
why
cool.
the fuck does nobody talk about that?
I
Why
don't
did I not
know.
know that?
I don't know.
That's either got to be so obscure that nobody like knows or cares, or that's like not true. Like that's misinformation.
Yeah, I'm either getting misinformed or some shit.
Like that's either like a really cool obscure fact or it's just fake. If that's real though, that's fucking awesome. Holy shit. I'm gonna load into BO4 and like check
Let's
the
just
fucking.
go one by one. Check.
Go into like BO4, go into like a private match in multiplayer and just like explore. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm trying to look it up. Give me a second. Give me you cover.
Okay. I don't know what to talk. What were we talking about? We were talking about shields. Okay. So after Zet, obviously Krovi's the same shield, or Krovi's a different shield. I misspoke.
I was like,
I
your
misspoke.
ass is out of your fucking mind.
I'm
It's a dragon.
No, yeah, because in my head I was thinking, oh yeah, Krovi and Revelations have the same shield, so I'll mention that, and then I like said that out loud. But yeah, you got Krovi.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Krovi and then Rev are back to back, right? And then they're the same shield, right?
No. No, Krovi's the normal shield. It's the BO4 shield.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Krovi's the BO4 shield?
Lucky.
What the fuck are you
Rev
saying
is
to me?
the BO3 shield.
Rev is the dragon shield.
No. Yes. Genuinely, what really confused me is that to me the difference in the shield, the visual difference in the shield that I have been looking at is the front of the shield, in which in some maps, in which in Shadows it's different because it's the big eagle.
Yeah, it is the big
when
eagle.
In Origins, it's the fucking little glass, the little window.
Yep, and then
Right.
isn't it that window in DE too, right?
I
They're the
believe it's
same.
that window in DE.
Because yeah, DE and
Because
Origins, they're the
because
same.
that's the yeah. But then in Krovi it's a dragon.
Yep.
And in my head, the flying things just merged and was the same thing.
Yeah, so you got Krovi, which is the dragon shield, and then Rev also has the dragon shield. And then in BO4, you've got like the gun shield, and the gun shield is in. What do you got?
The map, the Black Ops 4 multiplayer map, Der Schatten, is in the Austrian Alps. The description of the map is: high in the Austrian Alps, a village sits in the shadow of the castle Der Eisendrache. Has become
Oh,
a
wow.
battleground between the forces of good and evil.
So it's not even like obscure shit. Like it's in the description of the map.
Yeah, no, and it's also got like this shit. It's got the blue shit from BO3 everywhere.
What the fuck? Why did I not know that was a
I
thing?
had absolutely no idea.
What?
Ain't nobody play BO4.
How did I miss out on that? That's so fucking cool.
That's so sick.
How is that just something that like
This
What the
is
fuck?
how I want my zombies involvement to be in MP. I want it to just be like one of the things that like the zombies community be like, that can make for a pretty good like survival map though. They could be pretty fun.
what
Just
the
put that
fuck?
in MP all the time.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That'd be
I-
so sick.
I will say World War II for a bit had like a whole fucking like zombies MP takeover thing.
That's
There's
cool.
like a bunch of zombie shit in MP.
That's cool. Was it
Shout
like
out.
was it like how I'm saying it? Because this is what I'm saying. I think that it should be.
It was like a full fucking zombies mode. Like in MP.
Like
Like there were zombies in
like the Verdansk thing.
kind of, but in
That
multiplayer.
was fun. I want to play Warzone so fucking. I got so close to the mic. I'm sorry. I want to play Warzone so bad.
Maybe tonight.
There's a
Maybe
world where
tonight.
this whole episode I've been really loud because I can't tell where the mic is because of I have two glasses on right now and I can't and I
Jesus
can
Christ.
kind of see but I can't really see. Like I can see everything, but my perspectives are all a little fucked, and I guarantee you it has nothing to do with the number 32
What?
and the amount of milligrams that are associated with
Oh.
it. Why'd you do that? Oh.
I get it now. I understand.
I want
I
to try
was-
to read that time.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to see that.
38:55. Oh.
It's at 40 now.
9:55.
Oh.
You get there, pal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woof.
Look at that. Wham! And you're out. One shot and you're down. Okay, this is now my handicap that I cannot deal with.
Oh my god, that fucked me up, bro. Holy shit. How am I 6 shots in now or 5? Am I still at 5?
6.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, I'm 5 shots deep. Let me stand up.
Oh yeah,
And
you're
you
right.
stood up.
And then I had the one where it was like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2.
2.
I liked that bit. That was a good bit.
That was funny. Dude, what's crazy? We're 40 minutes in. We have not stopped talking about zombies.
No, yeah.
This really is we're a zombies podcast, guys.
We are zombies. We haven't even talked about fucking Attack of the Radioactive Thing, bro.
Yeah, that's true. We played more Infinite Warfare. We played Attack of the Radioactive Thing.
Betty.
Yeah, no kidding.
Elvira just lays there with her fucking tits all out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like being horny at you.
Yeah.
It's hype.
Fucking perfect map if you're a horny COD Zombies player. And Jack,
Let me tell you
loving life.
something
I gotta be honest,
don't
we
wanna
did one playthrough of the map. We didn't figure out it. We didn't even get Pack-a-Punch open.
We tried to though. We fucking worked for that shit.
We fought for that. We were looking for shit. We were like figuring stuff out. We figured out kind of the blueprints and like started working out how that
we
worked.
were like full on Easter egg hunting that shit.
Yeah, and it got to the point where it was like we got to around like 20 something without Pack-a-Punch. You're fucked.
Yeah, we just didn't make it.
But
Wonder Weapon is
honestly,
crazy. It's not bad.
didn't seem that bad. Like
Could be worse.
it doesn't have quite the same vibes as the other map. But if you're a fan of like those old like 50s type like Godzilla like old school ass movies, that shit would be super fucking cool.
Yeah,
In the same way that like Spaceland has that kind of like 80s vibe, and then you got like the slasher feel of like Rave, the fucking like kung fu vibes of Shaolin.
Yeah. It's
It just hits like a less, I think, universal vibe.
Yeah, and obviously like, we didn't get Pack-a-Punch, so we didn't really figure out the whole. We don't even know what we're talking about. Like,
Yeah,
all around.
it was definitely, it was just a very complicated map, but I don't hate
it.
that.
Yeah, I think it's a solid B-, C+ map. Leaning on B-.
Especially like in hindsight, like if that were like the map of the season, I would feel a little bit disappointed. I'd be like, this is kind of just whatever.
I guess that's true. We got to think about that in that context, that with like all the everything from, I guess only really BO3 because everything else I don't really remember when it released. You know?
Yeah, like everything is different in the context of its release versus going back and playing it in hindsight.
Yeah, because
Infinite Warfare in hindsight honestly is pretty fucking fun. Like it's just kind of a vibes game. Like it's sick.
Same thing for BO4.
Yeah, BO4 I feel like is less vibes and more just like complex good maps if you're like a dedicated zombies player. It really hits that though. Like every single map in that game is super fucking complicated.
Yeah. And
Which if you're looking for that is great.
I don't think the issue comes with the complexity. I think the issue comes
The issue for BO4 was that it was unstable as shit, and also the core mechanics aren't as strong as the previous games.
And also the release schedule fucked all of it up.
It did. If they could have released in like with Chaos, if they could have released in the correct order, like if we got Dead of the Night first as like an intro, it's great. And also,
Or
if we didn't have to deal with the Aether storyline in that,
just make all the Chaos maps first, and then be like, all right, and now we're doing the Aether maps.
Yeah, now second year encore of BO4. Here's what you've all been waiting. You've gotten this like great new story. Everyone's vibing. Now it's time for the real shit.
So fucking brain dead. I don't even need it to be the same, a different year. Different year is obviously optimal, but if you want to go like the first half of the year is Chaos and the second half of the year is Aether,
yeah, like
that works.
Or do it the other way around. Is like have all the Aether stuff, wrap that up, and get people hooked into BO4 and the mechanics, and get them familiar with the game, and then go, okay, here's the story, here's the wrap up to Aether. Now get ready for this new shit. We've been cooking up this new story. I think I don't know if doing it that way. I don't know if that's the move, because I think ending Aether halfway through a season.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, going, all right, Aether's over, guys. That's crazy. Now look at these new guys. They're in a Coliseum.
I still think that would be better than the way they did it.
Yeah, I
though.
agree. But yeah, it's just this is a weird app. We rolled up when we're gonna do some crazy shit this app, and now we're just talking about zombies.
Yeah, we are.
My dad is not gonna watch this episode. He does not want to see it.
Well, we got plenty of time to fucking make up for it.
But
It does not
everybody's
feel like
gonna-
we've been here for 40 minutes.
No, it does not. But we will also have lost everyone already. You think you can finish this red bottle over here?
No,
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 no.
that feels like a poor idea.
I think it's pretty rich.
I'll take another shot. Should I take another shot?
No,
Can I take another shot, please?
no kid.
Let me take another shot.
No. No, Dauber.
Please?
No.
Please?
We say pretty with a cherry on top. Can I take shot number 7? Please.
Please, can I take a shot number 7, please? With a cherry on top. Oh, man.
I'm just fiddling, bro.
I'm not...
I can start talking about my week. Me and
what?
Mac watched The Bear.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me give a quick little test. Let me give the little stand
Little walk
test.
around. Little modeling. Are you limping?
I'm not limping. I'm a little wobble. Little wobble.
Little wobble.
Little wobble. I'm feeling a little
And
bit.
then you
My
wobbled
lip's not
away.
numb yet. I haven't drank enough to get my lip numb.
What if I hit you in the mouth with this little screw thing here?
That would probably fuck up my lip.
Okay, so then do you want me to do that now then to make it numb or later
No,
after
no,
it's
no.
numb?
Let me-
No, do it now or no, do it later.
Don't throw it at me, please.
I don't know what that means. You're confusing me.
Jack, let me show you something that's not confusing at all.
The problem is that this is a little too heavy for me to actually throw at you. So I will not throw this. Yeah, this would hurt a little bit.
That sounds like a W to me.
I am fighting demons right now. I want to throw this at you as hard as I can. So bad. Sky, we should make a podcast and call it Space Jam. The lard. Thoughts on the lard?
I'm so sorry. I coughed right into the mic. My bad. I'm so sorry.
You just made a new audio, bro. You made a new TikTok audio for when and then someone's gonna use it whenever like a cat like smells some shit that it doesn't like, and it goes, it fucking gags like that. They're gonna play that for cats.
That would be sick if I became just
That's
like a
actually
super
kinda sick.
popular TikTok audio. Dude, that would be fucking awesome. Holy shit.
No, and then we gotta like, we have to like put some subliminal messaging in it, and we just have to at super low tones, just watch Part of the Dead, watch Part of the Dead, watch Part of the Dead. So then we'll put that in there.
Yeah,
and-
people go to like download the audio file and they're like, why is it 35 seconds long? What's going on? And then they listen to it and then they go,
so
I really want to listen to a podcast right now.
you guys like think that like zombies are kind of cool though.
I just remembered playing Mob of the Dead from my childhood. That's so weird. Why did I think about that?
I haven't played zombies in like 10 years, man.
Maybe there's some long form content that'll help me get like reacquainted with the game mode.
God, maybe
What's this podcast here? Pod of the Dead.
what like I played like Mob of the Dead, and long form content's like a podcast. So maybe we should look up Pod of the Dead.
Dude, Pod of the Dead is still such a good fucking name.
Good name.
It's still such a banger. Shout out to Mac for coming up with that. That's fucking
Goat.
like full credit to her. She just came up to that and we heard that and we are just like, "Oh, that's it. That's the
I
one."
remember where we were. We were on the road.
Yeah, we were
on
in
that
the
one
car
road.
on the road going like over the train tracks over in like
Yeah, back over in the direction of where we used to work.
Up in like that area.
Yeah, over there. We were just driving, and then we were just been like, we have to find a fucking name.
What are we gonna call our zombies podcast?
Because like a thing we thought of like immediately it's like we have Der Toten, Untoten, and Of the Dead. Because
Potter Der Toten.
yeah, there's the like when I was looking up zombies podcast, like the first shit was like Smith Squad podcast.
Yep.
Zombros.
Zombros, of course.
Waffle Waffles had like 3 episodes of a podcast back in the day.
Yep.
I think Noah had a podcast for a little bit. And then the next one was a very long running podcast called Pod Der Toten.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. I want to see how they're doing.
How are the Pod Der Toten guys doing? I don't know anything about them.
I have never watched an episode of them in my life.
Imagine if Pod Der Toten is just like some like right wing conspiracy podcast.
That'd be really fucking funny.
We know nothing about them. We're just like, hey, how are these Pod Der Toten guys doing?
Okay,
You
so
click on their episode and they're like, here's why the white nationality is being erased.
So from what I can tell, they deleted it.
Oh, Pod Der Toten's dead?
I believe Pod Der Toten is dead. Let me check again. Let me just
Rest
look
in
up
peace.
Zombies podcast.
Rest in peace, Pod Der Toten. We hardly knew ye. What?
I don't know. There's you just go rest. The way you said it was funny. I don't remember how you said it. I was gonna.
We
try to
hardly knew ye.
So who's Terrorizer?
Terrorizer?
Yeah.
He's like one of the Vanoss crew guys.
Okay. Yeah. They made a video 3 years ago called "Welcome to our COD Zombies podcast," and it's 13 minutes long, and it just looks like the thumbnail like any other video.
Yeah, it's just like a normal
Just
like
looks like a normal video that happens.
funny
to-
moments highlight COD Zombies video.
And there's a Lex Lounge video.
I hate Lex, bro.
I
Fuck
hate him
Lex.
now. I'm so it makes me upset. There was a sleep deprived episode about COD Zombies.
There was?
Yep, 5 months ago, sleep deprived COD
What?
Zombies.
I gotta
And it is-
watch that
and then
shit, bro.
And it is
That's
the
sick.
J Schlatt Ram holding a ray gun.
What? I gotta watch that, bro. That's awesome.
Oh, and then I forgot. Crazy Rabbit had a podcast.
Does Crazy Rabbit still have a podcast? I think he still does it.
Doesn't seem like he does.
I don't know if it's like a zombies podcast, but it's just like a podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, Crazy Rabbit's not great. I don't know what you're looking at, but I know it's not good.
the most recent episode of the podcast was uploaded 7 months ago, and there is I want you to snap. Give me a guess on what you think the title is called. There is a world where you get it right.
Women don't deserve to vote.
No, Joe Biden threatens AR-15 owners.
I mean, it makes
The one before it is we traded a WNBA player for the Merchant of Death.
Hey, listen, to be fair, guns are pretty cool. So Joe Biden coming after my AR-15, not here for it, you know?
Also,
Don't want it.
so and then the last one, and then the next, I'm gonna read you 2 more, and then I'm done. Then it's media freaks out over Elon Musk's bedside table because he has a gun on it.
Yeah, I feel like that reaction was just people being like, "Oh, it's Elon." Man.
And
Who
then
cares?
and then he made a podcast called, and then he titled one "Why I Stopped Playing Zombies."
Okay.
3 months later, he made a video called "Zombies is Back." It will. 5 months ago, sleep deprived COD Zombies 2.
Okay.
So there's shit.
I always love it when online people go, "I'm quitting this thing," and then weeks or months later they go, "I'm back to the thing. I'm doing it again." Every single it happens so often. I remember just in even on like Roblox and shit. There would be people. It would be like devs who are like, "I'm quitting. I'm leaving the scene.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Roblox anymore." And a week later, they're like, "Guys, I've made the difficult decision to return to my post."
Yeah, I cannot believe they do that.
Like, it's so funny. And I saw that shit so much that I was like, I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna do that
Every
shit.
single time someone says that shit, they think they are so much more important than they actually are.
because
and it's so funny.
they genuinely are like, no, I'm done with this thing. I'm quitting cold turkey. I just thought about it 20 seconds ago, and I'm going to announce it to everyone.
I will. And it's so funny.
I'm gonna make sure everybody knows so that when I come back, it's all the more embarrassing.
I don't get it.
Because I've thought about that.
And they're also like, guys, after so much thought, hours and days and weeks thought about this, I've made the decision to come back. And then everybody's like, yeah, and I'm like, what?
It's crazy.
They were,
and it's like,
sorry.
It's like, because like I've thought about that. There have been so many times where I've gone, I don't know if YouTube. The fuck was that?
I don't know. You heard that also though, right?
Yeah, I heard that. That's not just you.
That definitely could have been something. Jesus, that fucking scared me. Oh my god.
Hey Jack, I'm definitely drunk now. I feel it.
Are you?
I definitely feel something. It only 7 shots in, you know. Let me give him the old stand-up test. We're fine.
You should put the lids back on those.
No, that's fine.
Put the fucking lids back on them.
That's
also,
fine.
There was a Vanoss video from 3 years ago called BO3 Zombies Funny Moments podcast idea with Brian. So maybe it's a little real.
I mean, that's all. That's just from the same session.
Yeah, still from the same business, but still.
Hey, I'm definitely drunk now. Oh my god. Hi guys. Hi Pod of the Dead. Hi.
Also, that's super roughly it. There was a podcast 7 years ago called COD Zombies Podcast.
Oh.
And they uploaded. They still upload videos. That's cool.
Oh, that's hype. Shout out to them.
They don't still do the podcast anymore, but they still upload like Cold War tutorials.
Good for them.
But yeah, they called it COD Zombies Podcast Zombies in 2011. Because at this point they were deep in it.
Deep in the shit.
Because that was.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Give me a minute.
Are you gonna go check? All right, I'll hold down the fort. Oh, that's what it is. That makes a lot of sense. We heard noises coming from somewhere.
Was that you? It was a super long thing that we both.
That definitely was what we heard, Jack. 100%.
All right.
Okay.
You have on.
Yeah, that explains it. Okay.
All right.
We figured out what the source of the noise was. You guys
Sorry for that.
probably didn't hear that.
Yeah,
But-
Macca came in with her wheelchair. She is in the house in one of those wheelchairs that like people who like have like movement disabilities use because they can't like do it all. You know what I mean?
Oh man, Jack, I feel heavy now.
You feel heavy?
My head feels kind of heavy.
That's cool.
I feel like weighted down. Like I feel like I'm gonna stand up and then my head's gonna be like an anchor and it's gonna go like whoop.
Okay.
Like pull me to the ground. You know?
You are crazy.
What do you mean I'm crazy? What?
It's just really funny. You leaning into it really heavily. It's so funny.
What are you talking about?
Get in the chair.
What do you mean? I don't.
Okay. No, I have a question.
I thought of it. Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question? I can hold it together for a serious question.
Okay. Do you think that adding the guys would be good or bad right now? Because I have two thoughts.
Okay.
One, we could use sober people to anchor us.
Where's my phone?
I don't know. Hold up. Stand up.
Is it just like on the chair?
Probably in or around the chair.
Probably.
Why are we both standing up looking for your phone now? What the hell?
Oh, I found it.
Just fell on the floor.
Yeah, it did. See the thing about that though is my phone never just falls on the floor and I don't notice it. I'm always so like constantly aware of where my shit is because I'm like I'm extremely paranoid about losing stuff in my pocket.
Really?
Very much so. I'm constantly checking to make sure I got my keys in my pocket still or my phone still there. I do that shit all the time because I don't want it to just like slip out and I lose it. And it just happened there. See, that's how I know I'm fucked up. Because that would never happen normally. Under no circumstances.
I would never.
Under, like genuinely, never would my phone fall out of my pocket and go on the floor and I wouldn't notice it normally.
So you're saying that like in the situation where you're like, where is my phone? You don't even go over the possibility that it fell out of your pocket because it's not possible that you.
Wait, no, I I knew it just fell out of my pocket because like I knew I had it, but it's like under normal circumstances I wouldn't get to that point because I would check and go, oh, is my I would notice my phone's like sliding out of my pocket.
But if you were like, oh, I put my phone on my dresser, and I didn't look on my and like you didn't look on your dresser because why would your phone be in your dresser? But you just had it there for like a second and then forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You don't ever do that?
No, I'm very conscious of where my stuff is. That's like that important to me. Like my phone, it's like it's either I leave it on my desk, and if it's not in my pocket, I know I left it on my desk, or it's in my pocket.
This is new information. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, it's I'm very particular about like I always put my keys in the same spot on my desk. I always put my headphones on the same spot on my desk, or like my earbuds. I mean. Because I carry those in my pocket all the time.
You are autistic as shit.
I always put my wallet, my eyeglasses for work, and my earplugs in the same spot.
Okay. So here's the thing. Let me talk to you. For a second.
Okay.
So there's a while, right? With and it's also like, right. So you and Mac like had like you're like a while ago. And then you were like, yeah, no, this guy's definitely autistic.
Yeah.
Right? And we were all like, yes, this is true.
Yeah.
And then, somewhat recently, in the past like 6 months to a year, you've gotten a lot louder about it and more vocal on that you are autistic. And I thought it was kind of stupid and I just was quiet about it. You are autistic as shit. What the fuck?
I don't feel like that's that weird. I'm very particular about making sure that my stuff is in the same spot so that I don't ever lose it or have any question about where it is. And you know, something like it's like the antithesis of you where you will leave shit anywhere and forget about it and lose shit all the time.
One of my examples.
Like before we started this podcast, you left your phone out there and I brought it into you because Mac saw it and was like, "Oh, that's Jack's phone."
So I probably would have found it because I have a very good idea of where I would put shit, and just like sometimes I'll forget one and then I'll get unlucky and that'll be where it is that day. But I have lost my phone before because it was up there. Because I was standing around and I put it up there and I forgot that I put it up there. Because I think one of them, like I think I might have lost my phone when we were doing the Slenderman video. We were recording that because I walked away from my computer and sat down over here, and I think I put my phone up there because I didn't want to walk back over to the computer to put my phone down. So I was already over here, so I just put it up there. And then I looked for like 45 minutes for my phone. And
that's fucking funny.
But like I do that shit all the time in a bunch of different places, and I just kind of have a rough idea of shit. Like our hallway is usually really cluttered with shit because we're stupid, and it'll have like those hampers that have like the kind of coil like metal rod that holds it up. You know, you can kind of like press down and it'll compress real flat.
Yep.
And so I occasionally when I'm walking out to get food put my headphones in there. I just toss it in. And I forget sometimes, pretty rarely, that I put it there.
Yeah, my headphones are wired, so they can't really go that many places. But I put them down in one of two spots every time.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Every single time, I make sure they're in the same place.
Usually, my headphones rest here or here.
Yeah, I have like,
or on that chair or on the like this spot in that chair.
Yeah. I have like a designated spot, like where my drawing tablet is on my desk now. I just put my headphones like over my drawing tablet.
That works. That checks out.
Yeah,
it's a good little spot.
It's just like a consistent place that I can put them.
Yeah. So what I always do is that like once every few months I'll be like, let's get a little organized here. Like, I don't need to fix everything, but I need to be a little bit organized because my shit is just like I just put stuff anywhere.
Yep.
but I don't have very much stuff, so it's just like my phone and my keys and my wallet.
Yeah.
And so I'll find a place for everything, and then I'll do that for 2 days, and then I will either forget once, or will just I forgot the next thing that I was gonna say. But I'll either forget once, or I'll just decide that I don't have to at some point, and like in this situation, circumstances mean that I can do this differently, and
Yep.
then it's just the thought of putting them in the right place is gone. Like it's not even like it slowly drifts away. It happens once and it is entirely gone, and I don't do that shit ever anymore.
Yeah.
My wallet is currently sitting behind the front left leg of my desk. It's right there right now. And the thing is, what I do is that I will link my phone, or not my phone. I will link my wallet and my keys, and then I always keep them together.
Yep.
So that if I find one, I know the other one's right next to it. And I spent a day looking for my keys for 40 minutes because I knew my wallet was right there,
Yep.
and that my keys were next to it, but they weren't there. So I was like, that's not good. And so I looked around for a long time, and then I left, not having my keys, had to text someone to come back in the building, came in, and then sat down, and then picked up a paper towel that was next to my desk to throw it away, and my keys were under the paper towel.
That's fucking funny.
Genuinely that far from my wallet. And I was
Oh my
pissed.
God. That's fucking funny. It's interesting to me the like difference there, because like for me it's just so habitual to
Yeah, that makes sense.
like it's just so ingrained that like I'm constantly checking my shit to make sure I still have it, and like just leaving it in the exact same spot, because like that, like
'Cause you don't want to lose it.
I don't want to lose it. And it's like if my keys, if I walk into my building, or if I walk into the house
Mhm.
and my keys aren't like with me, I like panic for a second. So I'm like, what the like my routine, it's gone. What happened to my keys?
You're dead.
And I'm dead. And that usually it's just like there have been times where I've like gotten into my room and I've put my keys down, and then I like forget that I've put them down, so I check my pocket and they're not there, and I just go, oh shit.
Over.
I have like a second of panic before I realize, oh, I've already done the part of my process where I take out all my shit from my pockets and put them on the table.
Yeah.
And then it's but then every single time I'm just like, oh, they're right there. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, it's the tough thing being in the situation where we're in a house where
It's the difference between ADHD and autism, I
Yeah.
think.
yeah, but that, and also I think it's like a problem for me is that like I will lose shit because I put my shit in spaces that, like, your room is entirely your space and is only
Yeah.
ever controlled by you.
Yeah, that
Right.
makes a difference. I'm very particular about like all of my stuff is in my room, because like for me everything else doesn't. I think it's just like a personal mental barrier, but nothing else in this house other than my room really feels like mine. You know?
Yeah. I think that this room, that room feels yours, where everything else feels like me and Max's bedroom is like kind of 60% Max, probably 70% Max, and like 30% mine.
Yeah, that's a shared space. The living room really to me just feels like max space.
The living room feels like probably I'd say like 65% Max space.
Yeah, which
And
which
then-
also I'm
and
not
then,
saying
like-
that's like a bad thing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she's like tyrant of the house
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever type shit.
Yeah, and then like
Not that.
20, then like 25% my space, and then
Yeah.
like 10% your space.
I don't even feel like it's 10% MySpace. I
Not,
feel like
not let you control it, but that like you have just as much of a right to be in it at any time as anyone else does, and
Yeah.
due to that, it makes it partially your space, right? Where like for
Yeah.
anybody else, they are sitting in our living room.
yeah,
You know, when like if your parents are at the house, they are sitting in your living room.
Yeah.
Right. So that makes it 10% your space.
yeah,
This room feels like 80% mine, and then like 10%, probably 15% Mac, and then like 5% you. Even though you spend probably more time in it than she does.
yeah. But I feel the time I spend in here is very much like we roll up, do the podcast, and that's the time I'm in
Yeah.
here. Whereas with Mac, it's like more personal time.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah. But it's more so just I'm playing games and she is sitting next to me because I don't want to get
Yeah.
up, and it doesn't make a huge difference to her.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's like mostly my space, But your room is 100% your space.
Yeah.
There is not a percentage of it that is mine. There isn't a percentage of it that's Max. It is 100% your space.
Yeah. Which that's important to me, and I make sure that all of my stuff is in my space.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I was going to say is that what ends up happening is that you can't, like, you have the ability to always have, like, for things to be habitual because it is always your space.
Yes.
But when none of where I am is entirely my space, I will put something somewhere, be like, okay, that's where that goes, and then the next day someone else will have put something else there while I picked my thing up. And then I either have to move their thing, which fucks them up, or I have to find a new spot. And the problem is that then I get so many spots, because that happens over and over again, that I just toss shit wherever, and sometimes I forget.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, like,
It's the difference of, like, being in a relationship and sharing the space versus just, like, being in your own, like, sectioned off area.
yeah, which, like I don't mind being in my spot.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't. It's one of those things though, where, like, for me personally, it almost makes me glad that I'm not in a relationship right now. Because, like, when I move out of here, I'm gonna move into a space that is just entirely my own, which I feel like is something that I'm gonna be 100% honest. I want that more than anything else right now.
Yeah.
I want to have a space that's just 100% mine.
Yeah, I am, like, from my perspective, I am, like, excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah, like
I wanna
I
know what
think
that is.
I think as long as I'm in the right headspace when I'm moving out,
Yeah,
I will do good things with my own space. I'm excited for that too.
yeah.
I want to get to that point.
I think it'll look cool. I think you'll have a very, it'll be a nice space.
It's also probably gonna be like a shitty studio apartment, so it's you know, there's only so much you can do. But
You can toss some fucking, you just like take the shit that you like and put it on the walls,
yeah,
and that's cool.
shit that I like, get furniture that I think looks good, and, like, stylize everything to fit me.
Yeah, because
And also, like something that I'm excited for personally is just, like, being able to go out. I mean, it's gonna be a studio, so there's not gonna be a lot of, like, space for, like,
Yeah.
you know, separated areas and, like, a living room. But just being able to, like, exist in that space and go out into, like, what is my living room area and just be able to be there.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna be fucking great.
It'll be cool. Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Is this too, like, personal? Like,
I feel like it might be for the podcast, but I don't really give a shit.
yeah,
We're
I'm
very deep in.
I'm just kind of vibing right now.
And I'll say from my perspective of watching like when I watch, like, The Yard, when they, like, get into, like, deep shit, I find it very interesting.
Yeah, I enjoy that shit from podcasts too. Is, like, hearing conversations like this that are a little bit more personal, a little bit more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Even if it's about simple shit like just moving out and getting into your own space.
I think it's
That's
cool.
important, you know?
Yeah, like I might have brought it up before, but there was like a full Yard, like, segment, kind of, like, it wasn't, like, necessarily formatted like that, but they started talking about the in-house tournament that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk to you about this? Do you have any recollection of this?
Not right now.
Okay, so they had like a Mogul Moves melee tournament, and Eamon had been trying, like, training really hard,
Yeah.
and trying to get better, because he just that's what he likes to do, right? Which I really respect. And then he was talking about it, and he ended up losing in the semis to Nick, another Yard member. Just, like, coincidentally, 4 of the 16 people, 2 of them were in the semis, which I thought was which I thought was cool. But he lost, and he was, like, really fucked up about it. He was really sad.
Yeah, which that's fair.
Because he was like, yeah, I trained really hard, and, like, you don't give a shit about the game anymore. Like the guy doesn't really care anymore. He's like, he still plays, but, like, after this, he's like, oh, he goes on spans of, like, months without playing, you know, like any video games at all. So he's like, you're just gonna stop giving a shit. So this felt like my last chance to win, and I couldn't, and I was sad about it. And it's like, to talk about, like, 15 minutes, he started actually crying. And
Damn.
I thought it was so fucking cool, because I fucking, this is one of the spots where I completely understand what he's talking about.
Yep.
Because one of the things he said, he was like, it always feels like you are always a little bit better than me. And I was like, oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God. I get it. Because it's you.
Yeah.
You bitch. You slightly more precise video game
slightly more
player.
gamer inclined.
You fucker. I hate you.
Yeah, sometimes I think about that and I feel bad, but it's also not really something that I can like
What are you gonna do?
what am I gonna do about that? Like I just played the game. Like I don't want to intentionally do worse because it's the situation of I either play how I am and I know that you feel a little bit bad because I'm a little bit better, or I know that I'm not quite going to what I can, and then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because then if you do anything about it, it reaches some ground where what was we were talking about before, or like, oh my god, I'm losing it. I'm falling apart a little bit. I can feel like my brain feels like, you know, that one game that's like a Tetris game, but you have to balance it.
Oh
no
yeah,
walls.
yeah. That game looks sick.
There's something. It's like,
dude, we
like
should
towers or some
Tricky
shit.
Towers. Yeah, we should play that game with a squad. That could actually be kind of fun.
That could be fun. Is it
That-
free or is it like super cheap?
I don't-
think
I
it
don't-
might be like super cheap on Steam.
It that gives the vibe of a game that's super cheap because
Yeah,
it's
like
like
a-
a fun party game.
Like a $3 Steam game.
I don't know about it. Gives me like $5 to $10 vibes.
Okay.
That's what I think.
But-
Either way, that would be a fun fucking.
Either way, that's what my brain feels like right now. Feels like it's falling apart.
It's like you're like endgame Tricky
All right,
Towers where
all
you're
right.
like,
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish this conversation, and then we're gonna figure something else out because I can't do this anymore. I can't talk about serious things anymore. I'm falling apart. But so
I feel like I'm holding it together.
you're doing great.
I'm killing
Proud
it.
of you.
I might need another shot.
Okay. You can do it while I talk. Then it works
Okay,
out.
okay, go for it.
But so if you do anything about me feeling like you are habitually better than me at video games, then it takes away like any of it. Because if you stop trying so that I can win, then you had to stop trying for me to beat you. Or like if you had to like give a shit, if you had to like start giving a shit so that I wasn't upset that you didn't give a shit, I would know that you were going out of your comfort zone to make me comfortable about being worse than you at video games, and that feels weird, and I don't want to do that. Then what we could do regardless is that I just like you just don't do anything, continue doing like you normally do, and at some point I will beat you and I'll win and I'll feel so fucking good about it.
Genuinely, that's part of the reason why I haven't tried that hard to improve at Rocket League, is because like
I want you to get better at Rocket League. I actually want you. The problem is that I want you to get better.
yeah, see that's one of those weird things. Like I feel good where I'm at right now because I'm not completely dog ass at the game, but I'm at like a level where it's like I'm pretty bad still, but sometimes I pull off some crazy shit and everybody
really
goes,
funny.
"Oh my god, Sky, what the fuck?"
And it's just you hitting shit that we like hit most of the time. But it's good.
It's pretty normal shit, but it's also like for me, it's like it's sick.
Oh yeah, no, it's sick.
It's like holy shit, you made like an actual good play.
Again,
that was you did something that was like kind of nuts.
Again, we are reacting to you the same way that we reacted to ourselves when we were that level.
Yeah, because like even the shit that I hit now is like I think a couple of the good things that I've hit are things where if you guys hit it, you'd be like, oh shit, nice.
Yeah. It's
You're
just
like, fuck
like
yeah.
I think it's like a really cool way that at least I look at Rocket League, where the way that I look at it is that you always react to whatever someone did from the perspective that they are in.
Yep.
Right? For whatever reason, that's always how it looks in my head. Unlike like whenever I'm watching either like myself or Oliver or you or Mac or fucking Fish, I'm always reacting from your perspective.
Yeah. So when I hit something that's actually like kind of impressive,
Kind of.
you're like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
I pop off.
Because it's
And then when Mac
oh my
touches the
God.
ball, I'm like, she's the goat.
Yeah.
like I will yell that Mac is the goat if she just kind of hit it off to like she just got a clear.
Yeah.
You know, I flip out.
Yeah, but I mean, what I was saying is like that's part of the reason that I don't really care about improving it. Part of it is just because like I'm so like that's just so not my thing that I'm
Yeah.
like I'd have to put in I feel like a significant amount of effort to get up to even like a competent point.
Maybe, I don't know.
But also, I'm starting to get there now. It just took me like a lot longer than it took you guys.
Yeah,
It's not as intuitive for
yeah,
me.
for me it was really intuitive. It really made sense pretty fast.
It didn't for me, and I didn't put in the effort to make it.
Yeah, it's just like I think it just because it's a fucking video game that is kind of like a offset, like an offshoot of an actual sport,
Yeah.
and it's just sports that I know. Bang.
That was fucking awesome. Oh my god.
It did not even get. I'm down here. Oh no.
Yeah, no, it is like I could tell from my perspective. I think on camera though, like incredible, flawless.
Bang.
That was sick.
But yeah, like sports are really intuitive to me. Basketball, I've always had a really hard time actually. Like I've had a hard time, like shooting and dribbling.
Yeah, but like conceptually, you understand.
Yeah, conceptually, I get it. I understand sports pretty well.
Like that makes sense, and also I think just the aspect of it being a driving game. Like driving games just don't work for me. Like it's not something like those aren't the types of games I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
GTA racing we've done. I'm so ass. Like it's like I think I've gotten last place in like 99% of the races we've done together. Like I like genuinely like I've either last placed or did not finish in most of them.
Sorry, I hurt my finger. I heard it.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I squeezed it.
It's like it's bad.
Yeah, it's
like
bad.
I'm bad
It's
at that
really
shit.
bad.
And it's just not something that I really care about or care to improve. And part of that in Rocket League specifically is just because like that's your thing and you're good at it. And like if I put the effort to it, I think I could get better at it. But
Almost
then
Diamond 2. Almost Diamond 2. Me and I went on a fucking tear last night.
yeah, you were going crazy. He fucking hit a psycho
I hit
last
a
night.
psycho for some reason. Like I'm
Just for no reason.
Just
for no goddamn reason.
To be clear, I am nowhere near as good as you have to realistically be to hit a psycho.
I mean, it was a fluke, but it was awesome.
Yeah,
still.
one of the ones where like I hit the ball into the corner on my side and I flipped at it and it just happened to tip off the front of my car all the way in.
It just hit in like the perfect right way.
Yeah, my luck just worked out, and it was sick. And then there's another play, Ollie almost fucking double tapped off the wall on like a pass from me. Dude, we spent the whole night. Dude, Ollie was playing really well. I was really happy. Ollie was like, we're in the passing mindset now, because we keep
Pass
meeting.
play.
Yeah, we just keep. Yeah, we just go pass play. Pass play.
See, that's good though, because pass plays are fucking sick.
They're sick. They're sick, and it's
And if you hit one, it's fucking like it's awesome.
Dude, I felt so bad because we were in a spot where Ollie came up with this crazy idea on the spot where like he was driving and they were both right up on him, and like I was looking at him and then like something like it flat like the same idea flashed in my brain for a second and I was like, well, he wouldn't, so it's fine. So I started doing other stuff and then he turned and like just carried the ball towards me as they were like completely out of place because they were playing him and I wasn't ready for it and I felt so bad.
Oh, that
because
sucks.
just like the timing he needed for it, I felt so fucking like I don't know why I felt like he was a genius. It was crazy. And I just felt so bad, but it's so I love Rocket League.
Yeah, like
Rocket
when that shit doesn't align, it sucks. But it like
but just the fact that it was there and we almost did it.
yeah, it's
Feel
just,
good.
it's hard to predict that shit. You know, I can't even predict where the ball's gonna go. So the fact that you're able to like think about that and see that, and even when you don't go for it, you're like, oh, I could have timed that better, and I could have
Yeah.
been there for like a genius play.
Dude, it would have been so
That
good.
shit is like fucking like 5 steps above where my mental's at. Where I'm like, can I hit the ball here? How do I'm driving backwards away from the ball. How do I hit this? How do I get off the ground? That's the level I'm at, where I'm like, how do I get off the ground? And then very occasionally I'll like jump off the wall and like hit the ball on a save, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's you fucking kill! Oh my god,
It's sick. It looks awesome.
it's so cool." Rocket League, when you do cool shit, you feel you just feel awesome. Like that's the
It's-
best word for it. You feel like you're fucking awesome.
I'm telling you, that is what actual sports is like. That's how I feel about actual sports. I remember like one of these times, like there's like this. So when I was in high school, we did like a walkthrough of the Colts practice facility, which is cool, which was always cool as shit.
Yeah.
For my radio and TV class, and we did this. Like there was like a bit while the teachers were just talking to the people who were running it,
Mm-hmm.
and then but there were just football fields, and we had footballs because it's a practice facility, and we were like,
Yeah.
well, let's run some routes. People do some one-on-ones. And then I was like, I can fucking throw. I can't run. I can't do that shit. I'm super slow. I'll get diced. I can throw though. And then so they gave me the ball, and the guy walked up to me and said, "Okay, do you know what a post route is?" And so you don't know what a post route is.
Nope.
Most people don't know what a post route is, but it's like one of the first routes you learn in football. It is you run up and then you run at an angle.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole route. It's
Okay.
the whole route. Very simple.
Okay.
So
Basic concept.
So I was just like, and then like he started like drawing it on the football, and I was like, I know what a post route is, bro. Give me the goddamn ball. And so he ran it, and I just threw a fucking dime.
Oh,
I
dude,
put it
that's
right
so
in the bread
sick.
basket, bro.
That's
I
so
dropped it in
sick.
the bucket, and
Oh
and
my
then,
god.
and like he like went up for it and just fucking it was so sick. And then my friend
dude.
who I still talk to sometimes 'cause he's a Packer fan, just like fucking shoved me. Like he was like my fucking guy. He just shoved me so hard, and like I like shot forward, and
dude.
everybody else was behind me. Everybody was like yelling. It's like
My god.
like I think my friends were like yelling for me, but everybody else was like yelling for like the whole thing. And I was like, oh my god,
dude.
holy, this is so sick,
That's great.
dude.
Holy
like
shit.
genuinely like up there in my moments. I felt so good.
That's the type of shit you live for.
I said I always say this shit. If I ever talk about football, I'm like I could fucking if I like wasn't ADHD brained all the fucking time, I could have done it. I could have made it all the fucking way. Because it all feels super intuitive to me. Like it all really all of it like makes sense. And that's why I say it. And I had one chance to prove it, and I fucking dimed. I felt so good.
God, that's the shit you live for. That's making me think back to like my fucking karate tournament days where I just like when you get just like that moment where you're out there. Like with karate, there's a couple moments that I remember of just like doing cool shit. There's one that I think of that's like I was sitting there waiting to go in. I was like watching someone else spar. Like the tallest motherfucker on the planet. Probably like 5'4" at the time because this was years ago, and everybody else in the ring was like, "That guy's the fucking guy, man. You better watch out. Like he'll fuck you up." And I remember, like, I got out there, I just fucking got him, just fucking
Cooked.
like 3-0. Match was over. They just got us out of there, and they were like, "Holy shit."
You washed him.
I was like the tiny motherfucker who everybody was like, "Oh, you're fucked. Like, good luck, kid." And then I washed him, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, you're sick."
It's sick. It's awesome.
Such a good feel. I remember kind of recently actually. I went back to a tournament like kind of like probably a couple of years ago, and it like just a moment of like. Because I had been in like the kind of circuit for so long that like the like judge for the ring was just like, this is Sky's first tournament in years. Welcome him back. And like there's like a fucking like bleachers full of people cheering for me, and I was just like, holy shit, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Dude, I remember you telling me about that, and I was like, you fucking piece of shit, bro. Because you told it. So in this
like,
context, you're being like, dude, that was so fucking sick. It was great. And at the time, you were like, yeah, it was pretty cool. And I was like, fucking kill yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is like the coolest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, like that's fair because that was so sick because everybody there cared enough about me to be like, Sky's fucking back. Holy shit. Everybody's fucking like cheering me on. I went on to lose the fight because I was going against like
I got fucked up really bad. But
I was going against like the best. I stood no chance.
They said nothing but the best.
Yeah,
for our Sky right here. Come on, let's get it.
Yeah, because what was cool about that, or no, what I think actually happened was like they like announced me in, and the first fight I was going against a different guy, won against them.
Okay,
and so that was sick. I won my first fight, and everybody's like, "Let's fucking go, that's sick." And then the second fight I went in, then because it was like a bracket system, I was going against the guy.
You just got the seating fucked you.
not even the seating. There wasn't that many people in the actual division. It was just because at this point it was like I was going against like adult black belt men.
Oh.
Because it was like a
Diced.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
I was in the adult black belt men's division, and there's not that many people in it.
And so you're over. It's over.
So I won one fight, and then I'm going for first and second after that, and I'm fighting against the best dude like ever. And I held my own. I think he was going a little bit easy on me because he was like,
Oh, it's Sky.
yeah, it was like we were vibing a little bit, and I got a couple points, but I got fucked up a
But-
little
but-
bit.
yeah,
I got
but-
fucked up.
But like so like he like what's it first to? Is it just first three?
I think it in the black belt it's just first to 5.
So it's first to 5. Yeah.
So it was probably like 1 or 2 to 5.
Yeah. He like goes up like 2-0 on you, and then you like tie it back up, and everybody's like having a good time.
And then I just
then,
died.
And then he scores another one, and then you score another one, and he's like, "All right, kiddo," and then, like you've had your fun.
Like a
And
good
then-
time.
and then
We
he just
vibed.
dices you.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if that's actually how it happened. That's how I remember it happening. Probably way cooler than it actually was. But that was. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
That's a moment that I still think about sometimes.
it's
Is just
crazy.
being like,
You're
cool shit.
ridiculous. How do people like you that much? You're ridiculous.
I don't know, man. It just
You have that and a YouTube channel.
yeah. It's
What?
I'm so goddamn lucky in a lot of ways.
It's
Like
insane.
I take it for granted too much. I feel bad about it because I'm drunk right now. Like
We're getting-
what's weird is like
yeah,
I'm
we're just-
drunk and I can like I feel like I'm more appreciative of it right now because I can think about it
It's crazy.
because it's crazy. It's so cool. Like even now, even when my viewers are down. Like that when I'm sober I think about that and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm getting way less viewers now, I'm sad. But it's like it's still even now I go live and I still have like a good amount of people who show up for my streams.
It's crazy. You have like a classroom full of people
Yeah,
who just showed up to watch you play Roblox.
who just show up to like vibe with me for a bit and hang out. Like it's fucking crazy.
Crazy. It's
Insane. And the fact that it like on a completely unrelated platform, just on a fluke,
just
I got
happened-
Kevin Sherwood to show up.
That-
That's insane.
And again, this people liking you this much has happened twice. This happened twice to you. Because it happened in karate and it happened on YouTube. And those are two
Yeah.
unrelated situations.
Entirely unrelated.
Which in that regard, like it isn't like, oh, you just in those situations got lucky. You like were lucky as everybody is lucky.
I was
ever.
lucky to be in the position,
to be in the position and to have the ability. Because
but then once I was there, I made it
it
happen.
didn't happen. Is that like you're just
Which is
that
sick.
fucking you're that guy.
I'm that guy. Which, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
that guy.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
It's crazy. It's just fucking it's ridiculous.
It's so fucking cool. Like the opportunities and the shit I've gotten, even on like the like relative small scale compared to like some other shit. Like I'm not like insane, you know. I'm not like fucking million subscribers YouTuber person.
yeah.
But like on the relative scale, what I've gotten is fucking insane.
It's ridiculous.
I feel like just my mental gets bad enough a lot of the time that I'm not like.
Yeah.
I'm never able to fully appreciate it, and I feel so bad about it because I
Yeah,
think
and then
about it.
and then you think about it, and then you just dwindle down and down.
Yeah. But like I'll say it right now. Like fucking, it's just crazy.
I'll say it right now, guys. You know, it's crazy, man. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys so much. What do you? All right, let's. Oh, this is funny.
Oh my
I'm
god.
having a good time. Hold on.
It's I mean it's coming from a genuine place though. Like I really do appreciate like all the opportunity I've been given.
Okay. I'm gonna give you right now. I'm gonna pause you. You appreciate a lot of. You can keep doing that. I need to go help Mac.
Okay, that's
you have
fine.
you have full power to go ahead and join VC. if you want to, or if you
Oh,
want
are they in VC right now?
I don't know. People are talking, and we could
Whoops.
get them there. They probably would join VC. You could join VC and go, hey guys, let's play, or let's talk. I'm gonna go
Okay.
do this.
Okay,
Okay.
what? Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna hang out and talk for a second.
Go for it.
I don't want to join VC quite yet. If you come back and you're like, let's go. Oh man. Yeah, it's just it's one of those things that I think about sometimes though, especially when I'm like watching other people. Like I watched a podcast with fucking Mumbo Jumbo of all people, and just seeing the way that he like carried himself and like he reacted and treated to fans and people who like supported him. It made me think a lot about the way that I handle shit. I don't know, like it's something that's always been on the back of my mind, but it's never been something that I've actually like. I don't know. I'm too fucked. I'm too fucked up for this. Oh my god. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm definitely feeling it right now. Oh my god. I'm definitely drunk right now. Oh, it's fucking it's crazy. The amount of shit that I've gotten to do, like the fucking charity streams, dude. That's so sick. The fact that that's something that I've gotten to do, where I've gotten like thousands of dollars from people of like support going to charities for good causes is so fucking cool. And like getting to do all the crazy shit, all the punishments and stuff, getting Jack involved. Dude, I got shot by a paintball gun on stream. That's so fucking sick. The one chip challenge, doing the double or nothing one chip. So fucking such great moments. Oh my god. Like it's just like all the shit is so crazy. Oh my god. That I don't really know what else to say on the matter. It's just so fucking cool. Yeah. I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I'm starting to lose the plot a little bit. Oh boy. Oh man. Like I I feel like I'm losing my place in reality now. Like this is just full stream of conscious, like just talking. Like I no dead air. I gotta keep things going. This is for the podcast, you know. I'm doing this for the people. It's important that I keep this going. All this good content being locked behind like an hour of us talking about normal zombie shit and not being that fucked up. You know what? I got a plan. I'm not. So last time I got drunk, allegedly, I got drunk enough that I felt my lip going numb. I'm not there yet. I haven't felt my lip going numb yet. So I haven't done enough. So I'm going to take another shot. It's going to be a moment of dead silence because I got to pour the shot and I got to suck it down. So I apologize, but I got to take another. We're not far enough, you know? Jack's not here. He can't stop me. He can't say shit to me. He can't do a goddamn thing. So I'm going to take another shot of this pineapple vodka. Give me a second. It's going to be a second. Maybe you might be able to still hear me. It's mic's down, but you can kind of still hear the audio a little bit. I don't think it's very good, but it's there. It's better than nothing. Let's get that back there in the spot that it belongs to. Oh, I spilled on myself. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. Oh. It tastes really, well, it's not as bad as the other shit that we had. We had some shit, it was like some fucking lime vodka shit. That was awful. Tasted like fucking garbage. Oh my god. This stuff doesn't taste as bad. It's not pleasant to drink, but it's not like horrible. Hey, I took another shot while you were gone.
No shit.
I took another shot. Hey, so this is post-podcast Sky. At this point, things just got a little bit too much. I got a little bit too fucked up, and it just wasn't very good, so I decided to just cut off the rest of the episode. So this is it. This is the end of the podcast. This is all you get. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the birthday special, Sky's birthday extravaganza, Pod of the Dead. Woo! Alright, have a good one.